Welcome to the Teaching Tax Flow podcast, where the goal is to empower and educate you to legally and ethically minimize taxes paid over your lifetime.
Welcome to the Teaching Tax Flow podcast. My name is John Trapolsky, co-hosting with our innovator, founder, creative genius, CPA, amongst many, many other credentials, Chris Picciurro. Before we hand over the mic to Chris, though, I do want to give that little preface here. So what is Teaching Tax Flow? Well, it's something that's literally going to change your life. As we like to say, it's not something that is going to make you more money, but it's definitely in place to help you save the money you work so hard to make. So without listening to me go over and over again, let's hear from Chris, actually, a little bit about Teaching Tax Flow, or as we refer to as TTF, where it came from in his mind, where it came from in his past, where it's going, and any other little tidbits he has for it. So without further ado, Chris, tell us the story here.
Well, thanks, John. It's an honor to be on here. I'm so excited to launch Teaching Tax Flow. I've been a CPA for over 20 years, been a sole practitioner for over 20 years, and we've developed an amazing proprietary tax planning and strategy process that we've used in our private practice. But we know that there's an underserved community of people and taxpayers out there that need tax planning and strategy. And unfortunately, that underserved community either doesn't have the resources, relationships, CPA firms don't have the capacity, or just don't know what they don't know. And what we want to do with Teaching Tax Flow is legally and ethically reduce the tax you pay in your lifetime. And I'm so excited about this podcast. We're going to get some great messages out to taxpayers and some feedback.
So Chris, without giving too much away too, so Teaching Tax Flow, as the time that we're recording this here, well, let's be honest, we're in one of your fantastic rental properties, part of your portfolio here in Panama City Beach, Florida. It's wonderful outside. It's nice inside, of course. We got the AC cranking. But without giving away everything that's going to be part of Teaching Tax Flow, obviously there's a lot of proprietary calculators that are built into this platform. Let's talk through a couple of those. Which one would you say is your favorite calculator?
Oh, man, it's like asking me who's my favorite team, the Detroit Tigers, Michigan State Spartans, Tennessee Titans. But so I love them all. And again, this podcast is really going to get the word out about tax planning and strategy. And one of the tools we use in Teaching Tax Flow are our calculators. Probably the most powerful calculator is going to be our marginal tax rate calculator, along with our tax-free income versus tax-deferred income calculator. And we're going to bring on awesome guests during this journey. We are going to bring on different concepts. And what we're trying to do is take something that's intangible, that it's hard to grasp, and make it easy for every taxpayer to take these concepts and apply it. I know what tax planning and strategy has done for my family, my team members, our staff members' families, and I just want to sprinkle a little of that onto the general public.
I thought you were going to try to avoid my question there on what the favorite calculator was, but we got it out of you. So the MTR calculator on record is Chris's favorite calculator as of now.
That's marginal tax rate, Johnny T.
Yeah, I guess that's what they call it, right? So
that's what we call it. We also, not only with calculators, we're going to have courses, mini lessons. We're going to have a community page. We're going to have implementation resources. I can't wait to bring on some of the people that I've been working with over the last 20 years that are quite simply not available to not necessarily the public, just to the common tax-paying situation. So we're excited. I really want everyone to check out our episodes, rate, review, subscribe. We only take 5 stars, as you like to say.
Yes, we don't take anything less. If they're on there, we actually don't accept them. So, all kidding aside. So, as Chris mentioned too, we're queuing up this podcast with some guests, some great episodes on here. We got a lot in the books, a lot on our agenda for it. But again, without beating a dead horse, but a little bit here, don't forget to sign up for these. So obviously we'll announce when we have new episodes on our social media platforms, on our website, as that becomes further built out and readily available for everybody, all of our subscribers. But even in the meantime, as you hear this, don't forget to sign up for our newsletter and our updates as we prep for launch. Here we are, obviously mid-October. We're really, really close within the next month here, possibly in the next couple weeks, not to put any pressure on our team, but probably in the next couple weeks. So be sure to go to teachingtaxflow.com, fill out the form on there. Very simple, name and email. You can even put in a fake name if you want to. As long as you give us a real email, you'll get our stuff, and definitely be on the lookout. And as Chris said too, the guests that we have planned for this are absolutely fantastic. It's somebody that you would definitely want to take some information from, really the best in the business. Right, Chris?
Nothing but the best for the TTF ecosystem.
That's a catchy little term there. We might use that.
All right.
So nothing but the best for the TTF. So, all righty. Well, thank you everybody again for joining us here. We look forward to connecting with everybody further here as we prep for launch. And again, be sure to go on the site, sign up, and you will definitely be hearing from us very, very soon. Thank you again.